Shalom, shalom, everybody. How y'all doing? Welcome back. What's up? How y'all doing? It's Shalom, baby. It's the Sabbath. It's the Sabbath, you know. Hope everybody doing wonderful today. It's a pretty day, even though it look like it might rain. Man, we out here. I'm out here trying to see what it is and what it ain't and what we can and what we can't. That's the hell I'm trying to do. If I got my pen, I need my pen. I'll be right back. Excuse me, let me get my pen right quick. Oh, we. All right, I'm back in the place. All right, had to go grab my ink pen. So what's up with everybody today, man? I hope everybody's had a wonderful one, a wonderful week. It's time for the Sabbath, and my eyes is blurry right now. It is time for the Sabbath reading, man. We need to get on it. I need to be on it. I don't care if you on it or not. I need to be on it. Because it's going to be about what everybody do. You got to work your own battles. You got to go down your own road. Ooh. You got to fight your own demons. Everybody got their own trials and tribulations. And I got to make shit happen for me. Just the same way you got to make shit happen for you. But it's a Sabbath. And at least you can do, since you have breath to breathe. You can see, hear, think, feel, whatever. All the things. Man, you might as well take the time to see what it is and what it ain't. And what you can and what you can't. Because that's what's really going to matter. What you can and what you can't. And what it is and what it ain't. People tell you all type of shit. But we're going to finish off the book of Nehemiah today. The book of Nehemiah, man, it's only like 3 chapters. 3 chapters that we're going to finish. Chapter 11, 12, or 2. We have 3 chapters. Chapter 11, 12, and chapter 13. And we'll be finished with the book of Nehemiah today. I think we read Esther already. I'm not sure. I think I read Esther before. I think I read Esther and the rest of Esther. So I think we can move on. We'll probably end up moving on to Job. And when you come in, like, comment, subscribe, share, tell your people, man, we out here reading stuff, man. We reading the scriptures, man. That's what we doing. But put something in the chat so I can know the chat working. You know, whether it be humbug, tomfoolery, shenanigans, or some positive stuff. You know, every little bit helps. I'd rather the positive stuff. But hey, but it is what it is. I guess, yeah, we might move on to the book of Job after this. Job has 42 chapters. I'm going to have to go back and check to see if I read Esther. I believe I did read the book of Esther. But it is what it is. We'll finish off with Nehemiah. Nehemiah the prophet. So being as the Sabbath, man, no matter what day it is, just because it's the Sabbath, though I'm saying it's the Sabbath, but it don't matter what day it is, you should always give thanks and be grateful. Be grateful. Be grateful for the time that you have. Be grateful for the opportunities you have, because you don't know how long you got. You don't know how long you got. So take advantage of the time that you do have. And you might as well blow up the trumpets. Blow up the trumpets in gratitude and joyfulness and glee. Blow up the trumpets, man, for the Most High, man. So that way, you know, it's a high holy day. The Sabbath is a high holy day. It's a holy day. Blow up the thing. Blow it up. Blow it up on the Sabbath. Man, I wish I could hear 1,000 horns going off at the same time. It'd be lovely. Anyway, let's go through the milk since we didn't gave up some trumpet blows for the Most High. Let's go through the milk right quick, and then we're gonna get into Nehemiah. Part of the milk, the milk is like the baby shit, the baby stuff. The books of the Bible are baby things. The 10 Commandments would be baby things. I think I would put that as the milk. The little things, like knowing that a man's supposed to have a beard on his face. That's a little thing. That's the milk, in my opinion, baby stuff. So it don't matter. You do with the baby stuff, deal with the baby stuff, deal with the milk first before you try to get on into the meat. And that's the greater understandings. The greater understandings, the more weightier matters, the heavier things. Sometimes it's above your pay grade because you ain't read enough. You ain't studied enough, And that includes for me as well. But with this milk, I'm going to keep on going with the milk, the sincere milk. We're going to go with the books of the Bible, man. Genesis. And it should come to a point where a lot of the things that is the milk, you should have it. You should have it, at the forefront of your mind. You should be able to pull it quick. The forefathers' names, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, milk stuff. What else is milk? I think the different high holy days may be milk as well. Probably milk, the Sabbath, Feast of Tabernacles, Passover, Feast of Unleavened Bread, Pentecost, Day of Atonement, Feast of the Destruction of Nicanor, Purim. These are the milk, the things that you should know, the things you should know if you are if you're reading for sure. And if you're finding out what you can and what you can't and what it is and what it ain't, these should be the milk of things. Feast of Dedications. But hey, we'll keep new moons among many things, among many high holy days. These is the milk. The books of the Bible: Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, Joshua, Judges, Ruth, 1 Samuel, 2 Samuel, 1 Kings, 2 Kings, 1 Chronicles, 2 Chronicles, Ezra, Nehemiah, Esther, Job, Psalms, Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, Song of Solomon, Isaiah, Jeremiah, Lamentations, Ezekiel, Daniel, Hosea, Joel, Amos, Obadiah, Jonah, Micah, Nahum, Habakkuk, Zephaniah, Haggai, Zechariah, Malachi, 1 Ezra, 2 Ezra, Tobit, Judith, the rest of Esther, the wisdom of Solomon, Sirach, or Ecclesiasticus, Ecclesiasticus or Sirach. Baruch, the Song of the Three Holy Children, the history of Susanna, Baal and the Dragon, the prayer of Manasseh, 1 Maccabees, 2 Maccabees, and in this Bible it has 3 Maccabees, which is just probably a continuation of 2 Maccabees. Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, Acts, Romans, 1 Corinthians, 2 Corinthians, Galatians, Ephesians, Philippians, Colossians, 1 Thessalonians, 2 Thessalonians, 1 Timothy, 2 Timothy, Titus, Hebrews, Philemon, Hebrews, James, 1 Peter, 2 Peter, 1 John, 2 John, 3 John, Jude, and Revelations. And those are the books of the Bible. Those are some of the milk that you should learn first. Your first milk. Give it to them like a baby. Give it to them like a baby. The books of the Bible. So when we left off last, when we stopped in chapter 11, they were going over some laws. They were going over some laws of the firstborn. They were going over people who were part of the I don't want to say the priesthood, but the order that they were trying to put things back into place, the rebuilding of things. And they were going down the list of people. It was a list of people, those who sealed the covenant, the The Feast of Tabernacles had been observed. The teachers who read the book of the law and made them to understand the reading. You know, these are the things that was going on at the time in Nehemiah. And they also confessed their sins because they saw that once the book of the law was opened up and it was read by them, by Ezra and Nehemiah and them, that it was a lot of things that they were doing that they weren't supposed to be doing. It's a lot of things that they didn't do that they were supposed to be doing, like the Feast of Tabernacles, which is why it was kept at that time. Which is why they came back and kept it, because they saw that they hadn't been doing it. So chapter 11 is called Rulers in Jerusalem. Rulers in Jerusalem. So let's pick up there in Nehemiah chapter 11 and see and keep going. And let's finish off Nehemiah today. And that's going to be the Sabbath reading for today. At least just finishing off Nehemiah. We'll wait and jump to something else another time. I wonder what this third Maccabees is, though. Yeah. All right. The book of Nehemiah. Let's seek. Seek and see what we can find, baby. What it is and what it ain't, what we can and what we can't. Rulers in Jerusalem. And the rulers of the people dealt at Jerusalem. The rest of the people also cast lots to bring 1 of 10 to dwell in Jerusalem, the holy city, and 9 parts to dwell in other cities. And the people blessed all the men that were willingly offered themselves to dwell at Jerusalem. Now these are the chief of the province that dwelt in Jerusalem. But in the cities of Judah dwelt every one in his possession in their city. To wit, Israel, the priests, and the Levites, and the Nethinims, and the children of Solomon's servants. Now rulers of the tribe of Judah. And at Jerusalem dwelt certain of the children of Judah, and of the children of Benjamin. Of the children of Judah, Athaiah, the son of Uzziah, the son of Zechariah, the son of Amariah, the son of Shephatiah, the son of Mahalalel, of the children of Perez. And Maaseiah, the son of Baruch, the son of Kolhezeh, the son of Hezekiah, the son of Adaiah, the son of Jorib, the son of Zechariah, the son of Shalonai. All the sons of Perez that dwelt at Jerusalem were 468 valiant men. Valiant men. I like how they talk like that. Valiant men. How many of us are valiant men today? Rulers of the tribe of Benjamin. And these are the sons of Benjamin. Sula, the son of Meshullam, the son of Joed, the son of Pedaiah, the son of Kolaiah, the son of Maaseiah, the son of Ithiel, the son of Jesiah. And after him, Gabai, Selai, 928. And Joel, the son of Zitri, was their overseer. And Judah, the son of Seua, was second over the city. Chief rulers of the priests. Of the priests, Jedaiah, the son of Joarib, Jachin, Seraiah, the son of Hilkiah, the son of Meshullam, the son of Zadok, the son of Merioth, the son of Ahitub was the ruler of the house of God. And their brethren that did the work of the house were 822. And Abiah, the son of Jeroham, the son of Peliah, the son of Amzai, the son of Zechariah, the son of Pashur, the son of Malchiah. And his brethren, chief of the fathers, 242. And Amashai, the son of Azriel, the son of Ahasiah, the son of Meshillemoth, the son of Emer, and their brethren, mighty men of valor, 128. And their overseer was Zabdiel, the son of one of the great men. the chief rulers of the Levites. Also of the Levites, Shemaiah, the son of Hashub, the son of Azrachim, the son of Hashabiah, the son of Bunni, the son and Shebathiah, and Jozabad. Of the chief of the Levites had the oversight of the outward business of the house of God. And Mattaniah, the son of Micah, the son of Zabdi, the son of Asaph, was the principal to begin the thanksgiving of prayer. And Bakbukiah, the second among his brethren, and Abda, the son of Shumah, the son of Galal, the son of Jeduthun. All the Levites in the holy city were 2,084. And moreover, the porters, Akub, Talmon, and their brethren that kept the gates 172. The cities outside of Jerusalem. And the residue of Israel, of the priests and the Levites, were in all the cities of Judah, every one in his inheritance. But the Nethinims dwelt in Ophel, and Zuhah, and Zihah, and Gispa, were over the Nethinims. And the overseers also of the Levites at Jerusalem was Uzi, the son of Bani, the son of Hashabiah, the son of Mattaniah, the son of Micah, and of the sons of Asaph, the singers were over the business of the house of God. For it was the king's commandment concerning them that a certain portion should be for the singers due for every day. And Pethahiah, the son of Mashezabel, of the children of Zerah, the son of Judah, was at the king's hand in all matters concerning the people. The dwelling place of tribe of Judah. And the villages and their fields, some of the children of Judah dwelt in Kajath Arabah, and in the villages thereof, and at Dedan, and in the villages thereof, and at Jekabazeel, in the villages thereof, and at Jeshua, and at Moladah, and at Beth-Phelet, and Hazar Shuel, and at Beersheba, and in the villages thereof, and at Ziklag, and at Mechanah, and in the villages thereof, and in Rimmon, and at Zerah, and at Jarmuth, Zanoah, Adullam, and in their villages, and at Lachish, and in the fields thereof, and Zakah, and in the villages thereof. And they dwelt there from Beersheba until the valley of Hanam, dwelling places of the tribe of Benjamin. And the children also of Benjamin from Geba dwelt in Michmash, and Ahijah, and Bethel, and in their villages, and in Anathoth, Nob, Ananiah, Hazor, Ramah, Gittim, Hadid, Zeboam, Nebalat, Lod, and Ono, and the valley of craftsmen. And of the Levites were divisions in Judah and in Benjamin. Chapter 12. Chapter 12, priests who returned from Babylon. Now these are the priests and the Levites that went up with Zerubbabel, the son of Shealtiel, and Jeshua, Seraiah, Jeremiah, Ezra, Amariah, Maluch, Hattush, Shechaniah, Rahum, Meremoth, Edo, Genetho, Abijah, Miamin, Maadiah, Belga, Shemaiah, and Joarib, Jediah, Salu, Amok, Hilkiah, Jediah, and these were the chief of the priests and of their brethren in the days of Jeshua. Now the Levites who returned from Babylon. Moreover, the Levites, Jeshua, Benui, Kadmiel, Sherebiah, Judah, and Mattaniah, which was over the thanksgiving, he and his brethren, also Bakbakiah and Uni, their brethren, were over against them in the watches. And Jeshua begat Joiakim, and Joiakim also begat Eliashib, and Eliashib begat Joadah, and Joadah begat Jonathan, and Jonathan begat Jaddua. And in the days of Joachim were priests, the chiefs of the fathers of Seraiah, Meraiah, of Jeremiah, Hananiah, of Ezra, Meshullam, of Amariah, Johanan, of Meliku, Jonathan, of Shebaniah, Joseph, of Harim, Adna, of Meraroth, Helkai, of Edo, Zechariah, of Ginnathan, Meshullam, of Abijah, of Zitri, of Miniamin, of Mordiah, Piltai, of Bilgah, Shemua, of Shemaiah, Jehonathan, and of Joarib, Mattanai, of Jeduiah, Uzi, of Salai, Kalai, of Amok, of Eber, of Hilkiah, of Hishabiah, of Jediiah, of Nathaniel, and the Levites in the days of Elishib, Joab, and Johanan, and Jaddua, were recorded chief of the fathers, also the priests, to the reign of Darius the Persian. And the sons of Levi, the chief of the fathers, were written in the book of the Chronicles, even until the days of Johanan, the son of Eliashib. And the chief of the Levites, Hashabiah, Sherebiah, and Jeshua, the son of Kadmiel, were the brethren over against him, to praise and to give thanks, according to the commandment of David, the man of God, warred over against ward. And Mattaniah, and Bakbakiah, Obadiah, Meshullam, Talman, Akub, were porters keeping the ward at the thresholds of the gate. And these were in the days of Joachim, the sons of Jeshua, the son of Josedek, in the days of Nehemiah, the governor, and of Ezra, the priest and the scribe. The dedication of the wall. And at the dedication of the wall of Jerusalem, they sought the Levites out of all their places to bring them to Jerusalem to keep the dedication with gladness, both with thanksgiving and with singing, with cymbals, with psalteries, and with harps. And the sons of the singers gathered themselves together both out of the plain country round about Jerusalem and from the villages of Netophathi, also from the house of Gilgal, and out of the fields of Geba and Asmaveth. And the singers had builded them villages round about Jerusalem. And the priests and the Levites purified themselves and purified the people and the gates and the wall. And then I brought up the princes of Judah upon the wall and appointed 2 great companies of them that gave thanks, whereof one went to the right hand upon the wall toward the dung gate, and the other, and after them went Hoshea, and the half of the princes of Judah, and Azariah, Ezra, and Meshullam, Judah, and Benjamin, and Shemaiah, and Jeremiah, and certain of the priest's sons with trumpets, namely Zechariah, the son of Jonathan, the son of Shemaiah, the son of Mattaniah, the son of Mechiah, and the son of Zechariah, the son of Asaph. And his brethren, Shemaiah, and Azriel, Malalai, Galilai, Mai, Nathanael, and Judah, Hanani, with the musical instruments of David, the man of God, and Ezra, the scribe, before them. And at the fountain gate, which was over against them, they went up by the stairs of the city of David, and at the going up of the wall above the house of David, even unto the water gate eastward. And the other company of them that gave thanks went over against them, and I after them. And the half of the men upon the wall from beyond the tower of the furnaces, even unto the broad wall. And from above the gate of Ephraim, and above the old gate, and above the fish gate, and the tower of Hananiel, and the tower of Mia, even unto the sheep gate. And they stood still in the prison gate. So stood the two companies of them that gave thanks in the house of God, and I in the half of me. And the priests, Eliakim, Maaseiah, Menahem, Michaiah, Elionai, Zechariah, and Hananiah with trumpets, and Maaseiah, and Shemaiah, and Eleazar, and Uzi, and Jehanan, and Matijah, and Elam, and Ezer. And the singers sang loud with Jezariah their overseer. And also that day they offered great sacrifices and rejoiced, for God had made them rejoice with great joy, and wives also, and the children rejoiced. And so that the joy of Jerusalem was heard even far off. Oh, they was blowing their trumpets. They were singing loud. Ooh! Blowing them things up. Oh, blowing them up. Duties of temple servers. And at that time were some appointed over the chambers for the treasurers, for the offerings, for the first fruits, and for the tithes, to gather into them out of the fields of the cities the portions of the law for the priests and Levites. For Judah rejoiced for the priests and for the Levites that waited, and both the singers and the porters kept the ward of their God and the ward of the purification according to the commandment of David and of Solomon his son. For in the days of David and Asaph of old there were chief of the singers, and songs of praise and thanksgiving unto God. And all Israel in the days of Zerubbabel and in the days of Nehemiah gave the portions of the singers and the porters every day his portion. And they sanctified holy things unto the Levites, and the Levites sanctified them unto the children of Aaron. Chapter 13, separation of the people, is the last chapter. And at that day, they read in the book of Moses in the audience of the people, and therein was found written that the Ammonite and the Moabite should not come into the congregation of God forever, because they met not the children of Israel with bread and with water, but hired Balaam against them, that he should curse them, and howbeit our God turned the curse into a blessing. Now it came to pass, when they had heard the law, that they separated from Israel all the mixed multitude. Eliashib's alliance with Tobiah. And before this, Eliashib the priest, having the oversight of the chamber of the house of our God, was allied unto Tobiah. And he had prepared for him a great chamber, where aforetime they laid the meat offerings and the frankincense and the vessels and the tithes of the corn. The tithes of what? The tithes of the corn. What is your tithes? The tithes of the corn, the new wine and the oil, which was commanded to be given to the Levites and the singers and the porters and the offerings of the priests. But in all this time was not I at Jerusalem, for in the 2 and 13th year of Artaxerxes, king of Babylon, came I unto the king, and after certain days obtained I leave of the king. Nehemiah cleanses the chambers. And they came to Jerusalem, and I came to Jerusalem, and understood of the evil that Eliashib did with Tobiah, in preparing him a chamber in the courts of the house of God. and it grieved me sore. And therefore I cast forth all the household stuff of Tobiah out of the chamber. Then I commanded, and they cleansed the chamber, and thither brought I again the vessels of the house of God with the meat offering and the frankincense. The Levites' portion restored. And I perceived that the portions of the Levites had not been given them. For the Levites and the singers that did the work were fled every one to his field. And then contended I with the rulers and said, why is the house of God forsaken? And I gathered them together and set them in their place. And then brought all Judah the tithe of the corn and the new wine and the oil into the treasures. I guess that's all the tithes. The tithes is of corn, the new wine, and the oil. The tithe of the corn and the new wine and the oil unto the treasuries. Appreciate the light. And I made treasures over the treasuries. Shelemiah the priest, and Zadok the scribe, and of the Levites, Pedaiah, and next to them was Hanan, the son of Zechariah, the son of Mattaniah, for they were counted faithful, and their office was to distribute unto their brethren. Remember me, O my God, concerning this, and wipe not out my good deeds that I have done for the house of my God, and for the offices thereof. Holiness of the Sabbath day restored. That's what need to be right now. The holiness of the Sabbath day need to be restored. And in those days saw I in Judah some treading wine presses on the Sabbath, doing work they ain't supposed to be doing, and bringing in sheaves and lading asses, as also wine, grapes, and figs, and all manner of burdens, which they brought into Jerusalem on the Sabbath day. And I testified against them in the day wherein they sold victuals. There dwelt men of Tyre also therein, which brought fish and all manner of ware, and sold on the Sabbath unto the children of Judah and in Jerusalem. What they did, they tried to get them to sin. Then I contended with the nobles of Judah and said unto them, what evil thing is this that ye do? He said, it's an evil thing. What evil thing is this that ye do? And profane the Sabbath day. Did not your fathers thus? And did not our God bring all this evil upon us and upon the city? And yet ye bring more wrath upon Israel by profaning the Sabbath. And it came to pass that when the gates of Jerusalem began to be dark before the Sabbath, I commanded that the gates should be shut, and charged that they should not be opened till after the Sabbath. And some of my servants set I at the gates, and that there should no burden be brought in on the Sabbath day. And so the merchants and sellers of all kinds that were lodged without Jerusalem once or twice. And then I testified against them, and said unto them, why lied ye about the wall? If ye do so again, I will lay hands on you. That boy was ready to fight. That boy gonna lay hands on him. Pooh. Why lied ye about the wall? If ye do so again, I will lay hands on you. And from that time forth came they no more on the Sabbath day. Oh man, on the Sabbath, not the Sabbath day, I'm sorry. Came no more on the Sabbath. So there you go. That's no buying and no selling. No buying and no selling on the Sabbath, man. Nehemiah was ready to bust them up. Bust them up for the humbug. And I commanded the Levites that they should cleanse themselves, and that they should come and keep the gates to sanctify the Sabbath day. And remember me, O my God, concerning this also, and spare me according to the greatness of thy mercy. Foreign wives put away. In those days also saw I Jews that had married wives of Ashdod, of Ammon, and of Moab. And their children spake half in the speech of Ashdod, and could not speak in the Jews' language, but according to the language of each people. And I contended with them, and cursed them, and smote certain of them, and plucked off their hair, and made them swear by God, saying, Ye shall not give your daughters unto their sons, nor take their daughters unto your sons, or for yourselves. Did not Solomon, king of Israel, sin by these things? Yet among many nations was there no king like him, who was beloved of his God, and God made him king over all Israel. Nevertheless, even him did outlandish women cause to sin. Even him did outlandish women cause to sin. For the laws and things pertaining to them. I needed a blue highlighter. Let's get this highlight on there for what he said. Don't give your daughters unto their sons, nor take their daughters unto your sons, or for yourself. So did not Solomon sin by these things? Did not Solomon, king of Israel, sin by these things? Yet among many nations was there no king like him, who was beloved of his God, and God made him king over all Israel. And nevertheless, even him did outlandish women cause to sin. Shall we then hearken unto you to do all this great evil, to transgress against our God in marriage, marrying strange wives? What do you call that thing? A great evil. To marry a strange woman is a great evil. The Most High wasn't about marry who you want to marry. It's love. Love who you want to love. No. Better love who you love. And one of the sons of Joiada, the son of Eliashib, the high priest, was son-in-law to Sanballat, the Horonite, and therefore I chased him from me, and remember them, O my God, because they have defiled the priesthood, and the covenant of the priesthood, and of the Levites, and thus cleansed I them from all strangers, and appointed the wards of the priests and the Levites, every one in his business, and for the wood offering at times appointed, and for the first fruits. Remember me, O my God, for good. And that was the rest of Nehemiah. I'm gonna go ahead and go to Job, man. Put my little thing in Job. And that was the Sabbath reading. That was the Sabbath reading. It wasn't long. Sabbath reading wasn't that long. So we only had 3 chapters to do. We finished off Nehemiah. Nehemiah was busting them boys upside the head, busting them girls, pulling their hair, smoting them, cursing them. Get your ass back. You did what? Oh, you better let her go. Get your daughter from that boy. Get your boy from that girl. Nehemiah was busting them up, man. And then he told them boys that if you come around here again, I'm going to lay hands on you. I like that, Nehemiah. I like that. Nehemiah going to lay hands on people. Oh, for the Lord. Laying hands on them for the Lord. Get back. The Sabbath. Everything should be closed like Chick-fil-A. Everything should be closed like Chick-fil-A, except for maybe the hospital. That's for emergency purposes only. But Chick-fil-A, shut it down. Everything, shut it down like Chick-fil-A. Blow up the trumpets, man, and send praises. All praises to the Most High God, man. All praises to the Most High God of Israel, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Whew. He tells us exactly what it is and what it ain't and what we can and what we can't, man. We just got to do it. We have to apply it. We have to apply it. So find out what it is. Open your Bibles. Open your books. Whatever books it is, man. Find out what it is and what it ain't, and find out what you can and what you can't. Because there's definitely some things you need to know. There's definitely some things you need to know. And you don't want to go the wrong direction. You don't want to be headed in the wrong direction. So I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of y'all Sabbath. Wonderful rest of y'all Sabbath. Pick up your Bibles, pick up your books, read your own books, man. Do a little bit, man. You got breath to breathe. Then you have all you need to succeed. And since you got all you need to succeed, you might as well get up and read. A little bit at least. Read a little bit. And blow up your trumpets. Blow up your trumpets for the Most High. Be remembered, man. Be heard. Be remembered and be heard. Hopefully he'll hear you. And hopefully you hear me. So I hope everybody has, once again, hope you have a wonderful like, comment, subscribe, man, share, tell your people, man, we're reading stuff. We're trying to get back in the rhythm. All my rhythm has been messed up. But we got to get back in the rhythm, man. But one down, one down. Shalom, everybody. I'm out here. Shalom. Shalom out.